Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my DVD time. This is Brian Park, as you see, and I did a lot of video right here. And this is the intro of the DVD. The first two I didn't put, I just put it normal. But this is the time period by the still ruler, and I did actually need buy new subscribe. Alright? And this is the time period people trying to get spiritual. That they notice the ghost attack them. Understand? And it goes from their minds to them and break up the relationship and they think it is people. But this DVD now, it have the eternal, talk about eternal children, talk about the community, talk about relationship. You should check it out. It's all cool. And I just express myself. Everybody that watched Wisdom Class Man and Ghetto Gospel, remember this is another one. The one we just start talking. They're scared of our mouth. It's all reality. Tell all those people that was calling me sick and crazy. In every video I did utter into the media, it was all factual, all reality. And from the days of Lively, I didn't have them attention. Understand that? And this is it right here. So what you do, pass it around. Much respect to everybody in Westmoreland and everybody from Jamaica, everybody on the Manhattan and 42nd Street, the entire world, Japan, Mexico, Europe, China, 32 Parish, and the entire America. Everybody down in Fort Myers, of course, from Pine Manor, and Fort Lauderdale, and Tampa, North Carolina. I like to share them out like that, man. People, everybody in LA, smoke that, understand? And New York legalized marijuana, understand? You can buy them at a local store. And much respect to all of the people that were civilized. And remember, when one of us talking from society, billion, trillion, billion years to come, and it sounds different from what you learn in school, go do your research. Old time. Evil souls, oh the wire. Your time expired. With it away. Dust out to clay. Now people, remember this is the old time DVD. It's an online thing, right? And this is Jamaica Avenue. And this is a part of my community right here. This is where I grew up in Queens. Understand? This is I'm at 184th Street. Understand? Much respect to our Jamaicans, all American, all Puerto Rico, Mexico, Milamo Miguel, Nada Loco, Negocita with all bonitas. Now remember, this is the DVD all timing. This topic is about your community. Understand? Unity in your community. Let's talk on that. Now, all nations throughout the world, right? They have what they call it? Many groups that in society that actually help out. But when I check what's helping out the people, it's actually the system itself. All the church controlled by the system, and all of the foundations them that give on to the people them control run by law. It's under control. Understand? That means if someone is down in the community, they can easily tell them not to help that person, not to shelter that person, give that person $1, give that person food to eat. Understand? It's all under control. Understand? No, so I was looking into the worldwide situation. From Africa, Jamaica, the 32 Parish, America, all England, Europe, and all over. And I realized who is really for the people? There's no one really for the people. And the people them do not have no unity in their community. Understand? People them do by what they told. Understand? Anything they tell them, that's what they go by. So who's controlling the community from scratch is the law. Now I was told like most of the people them controlled by the gay laws in all the community. So this is why you really don't see no unity like we supposed to. But if the people don't unite in all community, they're gonna always see poverty, they're gonna always see death, innocent people, kidnapping, and no one not coming to their senses to see where the problem lies. So I am a star myself, and I reggae music, I do a little bit of everything. And I notice a problem, right? And I move forward to the problem. And when I move forward to the problem, I learned that in all America community, from New York to LA, Florida, Mississippi, Orlando, all of them states. You understand? I realized that, people like me dying. So I took a step. You understand? And then I realized them posting them up on YouTube and advertising death. You understand? So I say, let me check. So I take my computer and I check. Death in toll. The people in the community, they didn't say it. So I have to become the people. Because the people is the strength. The people is the economic. The people is the school. The people is the church. The people is the street. Understand? So if you do not have unity among the community, the people then could just get targeted and shoot down. And then someone comes and backing it up. So, you don't go like that. And then you just push it down under the board like that. But you need unity in the community. I know this also in the community, you have a lot of groups, where you call them gang, and you call them organization, business group. They're not doing nothing for the youths. They're not doing nothing for them. A lot of star rise from a lot of hood, but they can just do build. They can't do like what is supposed to be done. And that's a lot of things go on restriction because a lot of them don't have no control of what's go down. So I noticed there's a lot of them in groups, in the community, and no one ain't really help. We have like 20 gang here, 20 gang over there, 30 men, 20 here, 30 there, and they don't own no home. They don't own no business. Another generation come, same thing happening. Shoot down, bang, 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 and then that's a stupid way. Understand? You need community of rights. You need community of wrong. All of us can be just doing wrong, man. Like all of us can be singing gang songs or violent songs and disrespect of a woman. You need another set that's gonna say positive things and do, things to build up the community. You understand? You need people to come together. It don't matter, young generation, older generation, to fix the problem. The police alone cannot fix the problem. It's the people fix the problem. If the people notice a lot of raping, police ain't do nothing, these are people duty to come together and stop that. Because without the people, there can't be no city, can't be no system, can't be nothing without the people. Understand? That's the main key to everything. So if the people see a lot of death of stars, police alone can't solve the problem. People have to get involved to do it. And how you take the community. Take a community to raise a child. Take a community to build peace. Understand? And it take community to help each other out. So they don't have that. Understand? And the people them worldwide, they don't have no one in their community to help them, to build them, to provide for them. They need organization in every community worldwide to build for themselves. And it do not have to be the law. The most of it is just the law. You need someone, if something go wrong, in numbers, people have to get involved. You understand? Here in America, no one get involved. So what I did, I took the media like this. I'm doing and start to speak on it, start to write. because this is what it's supposed to be. If you know some people die and no one going to jail, it's the people's duty to come together to fix that problem. You understand? It's the people's duty to come together to annihilate the problem, to find a way how to fix the problem and solve the problem or go to the system about the problem. You understand? I noticed they're stealing the money, but I thought they was just stealing my money. I check it, they're stealing every young rapper money, every hood money, every ghetto star money when it comes to the music. I didn't know that. Then I realized, damn, I make a tackle beyond myself. I heard top loss. Now I heard the system that cheating from the people. But that didn't need to be done. But I didn't know that's the level it was going to go until I met the tropes. You know what I'm saying? Because the people must realize they got wrong trope and they got the right trope. Understand? And if you think that's bullcrap, when America did have problems back then with England, you know, England was ruling America and England was making an error and America liberate America. Understand? And take it over. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you have a wrong side of the government doing wrong, the other side can step up and overthrow them, but it still come back down to the community. Understand? Like I told you, that they rise up the people them in certain areas, but they have no control. Understand? I know they rise up me. Understand? Because I want to hold my own control, but you see what it's bring? They're holding on to my money. But I thought it was just me alone. And also I thought it was just stealing from me when I realized they're doing it to everybody. You understand? And that brings changes throughout the world. And this is why I'm trying to tell you, that's what community is. Community builds stronger. So if the church get involved in community problem, the world will be a better place. The church don't get involved in it. Understand? They allow the youth them to get cut down and no one don't say nothing. And just hallelujah from burn another one and another one, another one, another one. Understand? But to unite the community is gonna take time, understanding, and you do not need 50 people to do it. Or 30 people. You cannot need 5 or 10. You see what I did just by myself was one? You know, so I went to them with my pen and paper. You understand? I do camera like this. I post it on YouTube. And I learned that we have no control at all. Understand? So these are some of the things, man. All race of people worldwide need to understand this is the time you change the way you do things in your community. Understand? Change the way you live, or you eat, or you build, or you raise your children. Understand? That toll going up, you have to get involved. And remember, it do not have to be 50 men. But I know how to tell you, to all the youths that come in, if 20 of you together, you'll build something. Don't have to be violence or war or wrongdoing. You gotta build something, you gotta see what the purpose you was together, you know what I'm saying? So for example, if a youth in the community, a part of a clique, or part of a group, or part of a gang, or part of a crew, you understand? You must ask yourself, why am I around these people? You understand? Yo, can I talk to them so we build together? You understand? You gotta build together. When 5 years run off and 10 years run off, and y'all just meeting up, smoking weed and drinking, that's stupid, man. If y'all together, y'all need to build together. You understand? And support each other. Why I stress that? Because you have a person sitting on the stars. Someone to tell me that it's not the man who got in the sun you should worry about. It's not the man that's trying to pop the sun you should worry about. It's the one that sitting on the moon you should worry about, because he will remove the guard and kill everyone. You understand? Because our people on the earth and wrong law on the earth trying to pop the sun, and the earth trying to pop the sun. And this is why every community on earth is supposed to come together to avoid that. Because if you have other nation coming from other earth, and they're using teleport, they're using warp, and they're using portal to come to this land. You understand? And when they come to this land, they're looking at what we have, how we think, and they realize, yo, what we have is not really so. And they're coming from land that they just They don't drive there if they cruise on ship. Or they just walk into a boot box and just teleport somewhere else. We don't do that here on Earth yet. Understand? We slow to them. Understand? And the way we think is slow because they teach us it's one Earth. When it's million Earth. When they find out, they'll laugh at us. Ah, ha, ha. Understand? These are some of the things you need to come together. Understand? A person might speak American, but he from an Earth that they speak American in a different language. Understand? If I speak Jamaican, but he's not from Earth, he's from a different place where they speak Jamaican. Understand? And the same thing goes vice versa. Indian language, Puerto Rican language, Mexico language, Dominican language, Europe language. Understand? All nations got to wake up to other Earth. It's real. And I'm gonna left it like this, man. If alien can transform into anything, man, remember this, man. Mark your girlfriend and mark your loved one. That's what I see evidence myself. A lot of it. But the people just can't see it. A person can look just like you, and he's not even you understand? But remember, man, wake up to the look through the wall in your community. Look out for the reading your mind in your community. Look out for the probes them in your community. And spirit summons in war on you in the community. And spirit listening to your mind in the community. Understand? Everything is in control by something else. Understand? And the heavens up above, it don't operate on its own. Someone make it operate closed without they control the weather. So you cannot move in on the same pace that you normally do, like how we used to do back then. We have to change that and start to think different in our community. Understand? Come together, unite. So remember to check out Dealfigure Entertainment, and this is the all-time million, trillion, billion years from now. This is what I will do. And we are on Jamaica Avenue community side. You understand? Look up there for Waterworld, Jungle, Marvally, entire Westmoreland, Negril, Montego Bay, Chilani, entire from Portmore, New York, America, Port Lauderdale, Tampa, Florida, Fort Myers, Pine Manor. Understand? You know everybody from LA, everybody down in North Carolina, and everyone on the Orlando side, and everybody down in Miami. Hey, yo, much respect on that side, yeah. You have everybody from Africa, China, Japan, Mexico. Everybody much love. All the Dominican people. Me llamo Miguel, nada loco, te quedo bonita. Peace and blessing. This is All Time in DVD, alright? Remember it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my All Time in DVD. And you know I got gospel, right? And wisdom man. And this is another one. This is about 6 videos. And I want you to check them million, trillion, billion years from now. And here comes the slogan for the DVD. I got all time, forever shining. Deep space, the whole galaxy, underworld, spirit land, bang full. I got no decline. Feel, people. That was the slogan. All right, you know how I do my thing. Now remember now to check me out like always, Dealfigure Entertainment. Now this one is about learning from your past and breakup relationship. Understand? And I am giving you my my point of view on that. And from the street vibe way and from my experience. I noticed that society, right, itself do not learn from their past and relationship. I have something similar like this, but this is another upgrade of it. If you check the amount of marriage people got, you realize they don't learn from their marriage. And they do not learn from their meeting someone. Understand? And if you check the amount of breakup both males and females do in society, you notice they don't learn from it. Because if you check the whole board, some women on this earth, some of them 60 right now, 50, 45, 20, some are dating from their 16. And some in their 50 right now and they're still dating. But what I realized from my experience, because I do the same thing, is making a decision to stay together. The people don't do that. Understand? No nation really focus on that. If you check most community, rarely you will find someone say they've been together for 50 years or 30 years. You understand? The percent of that is real low. You notice that some people will stick together from high school because there is not a relationship that exists within this earth where the both of them dating from high school to college and they stay together. But like I said, the percentage on that in all nations is really low. So I'm asking myself, what we learning from our breakup? Why we break up? Is it the decision to stay together? And the balance thinking. Human race do not have the mindset where they make a vow and they stay with it. They think in their head, if something go wrong in a relationship, they should just get up, break up, and move on. But what a lot of them don't realize, because I see it myself, that when you break up and move on, you run into the same problem. It no matter who the person is. A human race is a human. Humans steal, lie, cheat, honest, disagree, break up laws, and do all sorts of things. You understand? A human don't really keep their word. They do not keep their word. If humans really keep their word, you wouldn't have so much breakup. You wouldn't have so much divorce. Understand? And if humans decided to work with each other, you notice that it does tear apart. If you check music relationship, you notice a group rise, right? Check all music within the land. All groups. A few groups stay together. But what happened with the groups and when they rise up? They always break apart. They always break apart. Understand? This is what I'm saying, learning from your past relationship. And then some of them join other groups and the groups break apart. Understand? Some of them try to unite the group, but they just break apart again. Some say it's magical and spell cash cause that. But I believe if the tree is silent, it don't talk, and the earth don't talk, but the earth needed the tree, and the tree needed the earth. They stay together. The heavens and the sun blend together. Understand? The earth don't complain about the sun. The sun just embrace the earth and just flourish from it. And without the sun, the earth cannot flourish. Understand? And without the earth, there's no you and me. Understand? So I want you to check it though. Climate have their own stay together. The climate never left each other. Understand? If you check the pigeon them, they're always together. If you check a lion pack, even when the head of the lion pack die, they stay together. If you check a bunch of pigeons, they stay together. Even cats stay together. You know, they keep it in the family, keep it in the blood. Understand? But the human population, they don't really stay like that. Understand? They have a mindset. As soon as something go wrong, they believe the best thing to do is break apart and go somewhere else. Understand? If you do a survey, and all women that been dating from their 16 and men, you understand, and ask them what they go through, they don't run into the same thing. Because I tried that before. I started dating from I was in high school, right? And then when I left high school, I break up with a girl, then I go to another girl. It's always some fights, some disagreement, some argument, some mother say, some sister say, someone brainwashing the other one and say it's not good, you should talk to that, or some friend find another man, and then, you know, he man probably doing good, so she go around that man. When she go around that man, she glamour, she more than what the person got, and she go there. It's always something, but it's greed when it comes to that. You understand? But if you have two persons that decided to stay together, no matter what, that's what human loves. So I was looking at salute to the president. I speak about this before. Bill Clinton and Hillary. If that situation, you know, of that timing, then you understand. If a woman did cry, say that I in relationship with her, she gave me oral. The woman that I'm with in the hood or in the ghetto, she gone. She wouldn't stick around, especially if you go on media and TV. She would stick around. Even if there's nothing like that. If it was a white, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican, you understand? That woman would have break up and gone. Even if I just living simple, or I'm in the star media or whatever angle I'm at or whatever ranking or potentials I hold within the earth, she'd have still gone. You understand? But what I see Hillary did, how you doing, Miss Hillary? Hello to you. And how you doing, Mr. Clinton? So to you. You guys are the president, and you know you're role models, so I use you guys as a part of my old timing. Now, if you check it, you know, if a lot of women would have followed Hillary way, they would have a lot of relationship would have been together. You understand? But no, women don't do that. You understand? They don't overlook things and make a decision. What I learned from their situation, the president and her wife, and the wife, is she make a decision to stay with that man. You understand that? And they stay together, work together, and a little problem occur, they stick together. And this is what relationships should be like. You understand? And this is how you learn. And if two people want the same thing, it will work. You understand? But there's a lot of pretending. This is what I run into. A lot of pretending and wannabe situation where they're just going out for the hype. You understand? But I think every man should learn from their father. You understand? And every woman should learn from their mother. And the mistake that the mother made, the daughter must not make that mistake. You understand? And if the son see the father make a mistake, don't take that. But sometimes we making decision to stay together with the wrong person. You might want a long-lasting relationship, but that person do not want a long-lasting relationship. And if you check the background of many men and women, they do not have knowledge of relationship to build together, stay together. You understand? And I always stress that if you come from a poor family and don't have nothing and you meet someone with a potential, someone who want to have the drive to do things, it's best y'all stay together and build together, get something out of a relationship before you go apart. This is what caused a lot of women don't have nothing, and a lot of men don't have nothing. Because I'm with you, we're working, but we're not building nothing together. You must always focus on getting something from the relationship. Do I get nothing from the relationship? No, I don't have nothing like that. This is what I'm telling you. Because when I check it, I said, wow, man, if I was with that woman and still I forgive her ways and work with her ways, I would have been with that woman. You understand? And if that woman did forgive me for my ways, we'd have been still together. But what I realized from my teen till this age, I see a lot of women that I dealt with married and divorced. I was out of married, and then if I was with them, I would have said, yeah, come on, put that aside. But if we learn to forgive each other, that would be the key to everything. That's how we learn. You understand? And we learn from our experience, our doing. But I tell you this, and I'm gonna cut the camera. The key to everything, you and that person have to have the balanced thinking. What I call the balanced thinking, y'all want the same thing. Y'all working on a goal and you're sticking to it. And no one can just come out the blue and distract you. You understand? As far as a woman, a man comes with cars and money and flash and riches. You understand that? That can be one of the main problems why you go down. You understand? And sometimes you woman must understand, sometimes people, or a group of people, don't want you to be with that person because they know your future and your children coming. So they will pay people, muscular people, cute guys to come around and flirt with you, and as soon as they break you up, they're gone. A lot of you women in society left good men. And then when the relationship break up and you thought that guy gonna stick with you, he diss you, disrespect you, you feel ashamed. Some of you end up like that in every nation. This is why when you got something good going, women protect it. Men, you got something good going, you protect it. This is why I have a whole time. And I hope I explain it to you. You must learn from your broken relationship. You understand? And don't go off for the same element all the time. I like big booty women. And I keep going on for the big booty women. I don't learn nothing from that. Because I keep going on that same page. As I come of age, I said, let me slow it down. Let's start with some slim girls. Going on for light-skinned women. I got nothing to work from that. So what I do, I slow it down. I say, I can't go off of light skin. I have to go off of the mind. The way the woman carry herself. The background, how she grow up. What kind of decency she have for herself, her potential. Her drive. How long she holds something. Because if you really want to know if this woman gonna stay with you, if she's a working woman, ask how long she been on a job. If a woman can keep a job, you think she could keep you? Same thing go for the man. Woman, if a man can keep a job, you really think you're gonna stay together? Look at what the men have like jeopardy. Look at how they treat their family. Men do the same thing with the woman, and you might have a winning person on your hand. But problem occur in relationship. That is something that's gonna happen. Problem gonna come. Just like if you own a business. Understand? The water gonna break. You're gonna have to hire a plumber. The electrician gonna have to come to the building because sometimes it's gonna short circuit. Sometimes the floor gonna need a plumber. Understand? Sometimes you're gonna need a cleaner. Understand? And sometimes life does disaster and we got to work together. But if you make up your mind to be with someone, the best thing to do is learn from the past and relationship and don't make the mistake you make. So if you cheat in the last relationship and the breakup, don't cheat again. If you deceive your partner and you got another partner and you realize the partner is good, you do not deceive your partner. You understand that? You don't do that. So this is how you learn. And if you see the person is a good person, you could tell the person is a good person. You a bad person, adjust yourself. If you a cheater, you'll cheat all the time. Give that person all your time. But sometimes in life, man, you just meet one good person. Believe me, take it from me. You understand? I came from the crowd. We hump 5 or 10, 30 girls a year. You understand that? Men and women. So this is where these ideas come from. So if you really learn from your past relationship, you can guide your future. I got old timey. This is the DVD. And I'm gonna end it like this. I got old time, forever shine. Deep space galaxy, the underworld, spirit land, full back, nothing decline. This is Brian Park. Understand that? Peace. To my DVD. This is another chapter of it. And if you watch it so far, you see I give you the reality. Understand? Anything I said in my DVD, it's all reality. What you need to do is go check. You understand? So remember to keep search me up million, billion, trillion years from now. Dealfigure Entertainment, STAYFRYA. This is the DVD, all time. And thank you to tune in again. Understand? And we're going to touch the slogan, I got all time, forever shining. Deep, deep space, galaxy, underworld, spirit land, full bank, nothing declining. Now people, I'm going to talk about faking the reality. Understand? And believing. People, the first one I'm going to touch is Scar War strategy. Scar War strategy is what other Earth military use on the land them that they fought. When they're using Scar War strategy, 90% of the time, all it takes was for someone from the public to help the person. But because of the control of the people, they always let the land go down. Because they're using Scar War strategy, faking believing. And the military and the government here on this land, I'm talking from the police force, come straight up and straight down. They are not into the mindset of the Scar War strategy. Understand? And they do not know how to adjust, and they didn't train for Scar War strategy. Understand? How I know this? I was sitting right at this window, and a guy said he came through a ground war. And he told me, say, all top rank in New York, they are idiot. And I'm going to learn that. No disrespect to the force, because they're hearing things and they think it's so. But you must tell them seeing is believing. Look is so deceiving. Also, what you hear can be deceiving. Understand? And I was looking into what this person said. He also went on and said that he know land where they sit on the top of the cloud protecting the people. And they are the same one that move guard in the park because someone needs to just help one person, and they didn't do that because they're using Star Wars strategy. Understand? They're hearing things and thinking it's so, and it's not so. They have no reality of it. But I look at this in a different way because I met government man in America here from the force of the military that tell me things that I know he knows that they're tricking them. So he tells me this is the time they're reforming their army. Understand? And I also met government man from the military of the US government that tell me say he trained government to look for the facts and the proof they are not following their training. Because they're thinking I'm a gay person. And all they're hearing is what they command. They're hearing me. The people, tell the people them say they hear. The police them hear what that fag doing downstairs. You understand? They are hearing it. Understand? And they're thinking I'm a fag. I don't realize this guy attacking. It called Star Wars strategy. Have you believing in things that is not so, and you do not want to come around the person because you're thinking it so? Understand? So let's go down to the faking belief. Now, people was taught into a realms where there's only one earth. You understand? But if the people really look at that faking believing, they will realize there's more than one earth. Because if you look at a tree, right? You have more than 1 million leaves on them, some of them. You understand? So why would the creator create one earth? It shows you there's millions of galaxies. And if the people do not believe in landfall, I'm still faking the mindset that they have, they are stupid. Because if you look on the probe on Kelpa that them have on Mars, because them have a live feed on Mars, you see cloud, you see sky, you see ground. You understand that? So if a sky there, a sun used to be there. You understand? You cannot have a sky without a sun. But mankind pop the sun, or the evil alien them pop the sun. You understand? That is not something that I assuming to believe. You know, this is something I use my mathematics of my brain and realize I am on earth. When I look up, I see cloud. You understand? And I see, ground and stone. So when you human race gets smart and he try make the chance send a technology up on Mars, I realize there's millions of earth. Because he got machinery rolling and growing, checking the grounds. Maybe it's them same people that kill everybody on Mars did that. You understand that? This is how I see it. So the people now forget their mind out of the rims of one earth. Because there's earth, we advance. When other earth come to our earth, through time travel and technology, they look at our methodology. And they look at us like idiot. You understand? You have to come to your senses and realize there are certain things it's not so. But certain things it's so. But whenever people should find out about hundreds or thousands of earth, and they fall in line and kill them all. Because what I realize is the people them that control the earth, them are slave master and they are landfall. Them are the one who wrote the Bible. Give us the knowledge, the methodology. Understand? Some of this knowledge we got, they took it from other fallen. Understand? So everything I say in this video, if you watch it so far, this is all timing. Understand? And all nations did this already. They used ground warp and took this knowledge already. Understand? I want you to focus on what I'm trying to tell you. The faking belief. The Christianity knowledge them that have a lot of fake knowledge in it. Understand? Have a lot of fake knowledge. And you have to use reality to see the fake knowledge that they teach unto our people. Understand? And whenever one of us from society going to enlighten society, because they're under a evil control, they begin to use rumor and propaganda. They're just faking belief. Understand? And they will scar that person to the fullest. If we have someone that gonna enlighten our black community, because I'm a black person, that's what I realize. I am from that race, and I'm gonna enlighten my race because something happened to me, and my force within me say I must tell my people to tell their people. Million, trillion, billion years to come, my people pass around a camera like this. No matter who. And I'm saying, once they like how I speak, they should pass around my camera because I am a part of them. So I learned my people rather listen to other nations of people instead of listen to their black people. Understand? Other nations of people will analyze what I'm doing and trick my people because I have the right knowledge to give to my people. Understand? And I realize that they're tricking my people and they're using fake belief technique. For example, I'll be outside, drinking a Corona. And I got my earphone on, I'll be doing dancing. I like to dance and sing. And then we come with camera and videotape it and upload it and pass it around to them. And they say, I drunk. I am drinking. And when I'm out there, I see guys comes and women come with liquor. Understand? Think I am a drunk dude. And offering me Corona, Heineken, and all sort of strong liquor. I'm like, yo, guy, I don't do that, guy. I was just drinking a goddamn Corona. What do you call it? Yeah, do you know the Corona? Arizona. The Arizona them. You know the Arizona, not Corona, Arizona. Understand? You know the Arizona them in the can? That's what I drink. And they say it's a beer. Understand? I do not go out there and drink like that. I smoke, but I smoke now and then. Really, I will have put something in my mouth and smoke. And they're telling them all type of thing. If I'm at the party and I feel good, I might take some smoke and enjoy, because that's what I am. I'm a dreadlocks, man. Look, you see? I got dreadlocks, I smoke. Understand? But no one then. But people will look at it like I am a drunk person. But it's all faking belief. Now, when it comes to our women, them, it's the same thing they do. They fake believe on. They think things that do not go like that. They create like a glamour, and then our women, they're going off of that glamour, and that glamour don't exist. If our women from the black nation or any other nation want glamours and riches, find a man that have the same potential like you and build with him, and you could be rich up on the line. Understand? If you do not work with someone, it's gonna hard for you to do it by yourself. Understand? If your mother and your father left your riches, you'll protect your riches. Understand? But they're gonna send someone to take your riches. It may be a cute girl or maybe a cute man. And when that money over, they're gone. Because that's their duty to broke you. You understand? But they're faking a lot of belief up on the land here. Understand? You must check the methodology. Check the religion. Understand? To understand what I'm trying to tell you. Understand? To see the word for what it is. And if you check all black community of all our stars them that rise, there's some type of propaganda around them. Sometimes you see they cry rape on them. Sometimes you see far as female, and sometimes they do pedophile technique on them. Understand? And sometimes they do tax evasion on them. And sometimes they use female to pick fight on them. If they don't catch them that way, they sue them. They make up it and sue them because they control the programs them online. And they control all of what we're doing. But it's all faking the belief to make you think things that don't go like that. You understand? I come and tell you that they could duplicate men. I didn't believe at first, till I see with my own eyes. I told you they could transform from any other race into the black race. So what happened when the racism of the white race transform into the black race? Nothing don't go good around the black man. He destroyed the black man like that. Understand? And I'm not faking belief. it's really reality. But when it comes to my people, they wouldn't believe that. Where I come from down in Westmoreland, they wouldn't believe man can transform into a man of another nation. Or a woman can transform into a man. They wouldn't believe that. Understand? And they wouldn't believe there's other galaxies that live around them. They wouldn't believe there's other earth of Jamaicans. They wouldn't believe there's other earth like speak like American. Understand? Because they already fake a belief from the school, from kindergarten. They tell them it's one earth. High school, one earth. College, one earth. University, one earth. And all that is somebody else's knowledge that they're smart at. If they're smart, the people have to be smart on their own knowledge. They have to redo the thinking. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I redo my own teaching. I check how much world exists, and they tell me one, and I realize it couldn't be. I check the bloodline and say I come from Adam and Eve, and I know it couldn't be because we don't have the same DNA. I check the white race, how much language they speak, and I realize they don't have no history of Africa. Nation don't have no history of Africa, but black men, they told us we came from there, and this is where all the population start from. You understand? Then fake all those beliefs. You understand? We believe in that. We believe Adam and take a rib from God, take a rib from Adam and make Eve. And there's no such thing. You understand? But people believe. But a wise black man would understand, say, is a slave man write the Bible, and he would never give him the Bible to be smart. Most what you see them roots man talking of about King of David and the Holy Edition, Holy Trinity. Ask him which black man write it. Understand? And where the knowledge come from. And how come you read the Bible but you're still poor? Understand? What is powerful within the Bible is the Psalms. It protect you from evil. I run my experiment on these things. Understand? The Bible words them are really powerful when it comes to the Psalms. Understand? And Revelation, it fakes some belief, but what happened is there's reality. I run into Betty White camera. So go live below the water world. And I told you in one of my camera, I met the water world people them who control the water world. Understand? And I realized that there's life below because of technology. Understand? And I also look at how it would have looked if I said it in a camera. I would look like a madman. Tell you could live below the water. Understand that? And I say a lot of things that my people are all nations who do not have that knowledge in teaching school, and all their life no one teach them. All our authority would say that's crazy. But the reality, why would Betty White say that? Understand? The government wake up and they hide that camera. If you a government man and you watch this camera, look for the Betty White camera, man. There's a camera where she says, go live below the water. Tell all government man, million, trillion, billionaires come and meet the leaders them from below one at the portal. And they tell me there's hundreds of millions of them live below there. I'm gonna wake them up because I'm gonna try to fall the line. When they must stop sending probe down in the ozone layer, when they won't get no fall, scrap the project and do something else. You understand? And this is where I'll be like, oh wow. Understand? And I do not want to explain certain things that they tell me. Understand? But I just hold it to myself because there's a reality for it. Understand? Because Betty White said that before I was born. Understand? How you doing, Betty White? That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a whole lot of fake reality. And if you're looking how they're faking it, you realize that you have to do something with yourself. You got to do something in your community. Another one, the mass shooting. It's like a fake belief. They know that the person that they're provoking, they're going to force that young one to go back and shoot up the school. Understand? And when they would carry out the kill, you see the government come in the front telling the people something. They're not telling what they did to that person. They force them to attack. Understand? But we know who listening to the news, we calling that person crazy. But we not checking how much numbers of people does that and what is the cause of that. Because of the faking belief. And every community throughout the world, when it comes to come together, This is the time when I need to come together and have a unity within the community. 5 or 10 men can hold unity within the community, apart from the government, to know what's going on in your community. You understand? If you do not take these roads, we're gonna wake up one day to radiations, and when we wake up, we're getting whipped and beaten and sold for 30 cents and 40 cents. Understand? And tell black men to wake up, man. There's people among you, and they are not from your race, man. They call the little dung race, man. And tell all black men and women, listen, man, slavery still exists. Nothing never changed because of time machine. They still whip you. Some of those men you see are patrolling your area, all throughout the world, all government have slave system. They still whip you. Down in Jamaica, Columbus or the Spaniard, them still whipping Jamaican and still raping them. Understand that? And they come in the present and capture you. So you have to wake up to fake belief. And the people that must wake up to probe. Other nation must wake up to probe. All nation, forget about other nation, but all nation must wake up to probe and protecting of your children and your family. You must walk together. It's best when you left your home, you walk out together. If you play, on a play together. If on a party together. You understand? Strolling by yourself is really difficult. What probe do? Probe hover. They told me that he hovering at a light pole level. As he come on, you disappear and he spit you out in a slave land. Technology beyond no mind. You understand? Yeah, there's no such thing as a falling star. Sometimes when you're in the island, you notice something just watching you. Understand? So you have to wake up to that, man. And that's why a lot of people missing and vanishing. And the parents, they must come together, and when their children outside, they must be outside. Understand? There's so much ways to vanish, but probes are real. Real. Understand? Some earth send them to capture you. Slave land send them out to capture you. Aliens send them out to capture you. And other nations like black men send you to capture, because you got black men who have their own land. You got Bobo land where Rastaman rule it, and they have knowledge like beyond our earth. And them are black man, but them are Rastaman. You understand? And they send out probe and capture people. It's dangerous, man. If you come to your senses, understand what a probe is. When you look up into the sky and see things shooting, it's probes. Every time it go off, one of us missing. So we have to come together and get out of the fake belief and wake up to Scar Wars tragedy. Scar Wars tragedy can be something to make you hear it or see it, so you don't come to the rescue of that person. People them within the earth who analyzing what's going on with the laws and the stars and the stealing of the income and all these things that I mentioned and wrote about. You'll get out of the fake belief. If one of us from society, million, trillion, billions to come, every nation is one of us come from society. Any nation comes and rebel. One of them must come to their rescue. One of them must be their aid. Instead, don't stand off like that. And don't have a community where law that tell you not to help the other one. That is not a community, that's a slave community. The moment one person rebels from the community, understand? The people then must be their aid to that person. In every ghetto. Understand? Because of that guy that's sitting on the cloud. Understand? Anytime one of us rebel, it's a public responsibility to know what the person life is. Where he work, what he do, what he eat, who is his girlfriend, what's the cause of the problem. And do not make the government that trying to go against that person win by fooling and tricking you, because the sun might be on the level where radiation comes down. Understand? Radiation real and sun pop is real. Understand? And I'm in it like this, man. And this was a Scar Wars tragedy and the faking belief. Get up out of the fake belief and start look for the maths. Understand? Look for the maths. Do the maths on everything. We didn't create no mathematics and we didn't create no letter. Understand that? But we invent certain things. You just gotta check that. Ask yourself, what maths did the human race create? Ask yourself, what letter human race create to on the level that I am. Understand? So I got all time forever shining. Deep space, the whole galaxy, underworld, spirit land, full bank, nothing declining. Yo, this is all time in DVD. Pass it around. Flare everywhere. The wicked man them disappear into thin air. Conquer them here and everywhere. Then just wither away. Now people, you know I always do slogan in my videos them. That's just my style. You understand? Now in this one we'll talk about spirituality and the living. You understand? Now let's go into it now. A lot of people comes in from a culture where they believe that when you die, that's it, you die. You have to wait till God to return you back to the living. You understand? There's many ways that we can die, and there's many ways we can relive. One of them is through warping, time travel. Have you ever watched Back to the Future? When the guy have a problem and he went back to fix it. Understand? Now this is how this thing is. Understand? This is why you want new system. You understand? You want new system throughout the world. You understand? You want when your loved one gets shot down, you can use that time travel and go pick him up back. You understand? It's like you bury the person at the funeral home. You want one when him die, you go to the funeral home and then go back to the same way where he live at or where she live at or wherever his situation is and bring him back into the present time. This thing been happening from the beginning of time. From the time of Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Mercury, Venus, and all of the planets that you know about that you read in school, from those times, mankind is reliving themselves. Understand? Those things happen through technology. Now let's go to the spirituality now. Now spirit, the body dies, but the spirit lives. The only way the spirit die out unless you vanquish it or you bone it or you kill the spirit. You die twice. You die from the physical body, and you can die spiritually. You understand? They can assassinate the spirit also. You understand? They can also stab up the spirit. You understand? They can peg the spirit, cast it, and doing all sorts of things with the spirit. But people who are aware of still horses, right? They are the mist of the earth. You know the mist? They talk and they make you know what's going on. Some people use them to help themselves. Some people use them to protect themselves. Understand? Still horses is all over the land. People are wake up to that. Now listen to this now. I have watched many other things to make me get a different level of life. Now look at this now. The leaf fade, right? And it drop off and it go back to the side. Your body, when you die, it go back to the side. But guess what happened? The leaf return. That means the skin return. I don't know if you understand it. The leaf fall off the tree, then it turn into the soil. You die, your body go back into the soil. Do you know that the human race, skin can return, and bone and fracture can return because your spirit still exists? You understand? Now, I experiencing some things now where the spirit itself telling me that they get pregnant and they're going to the spirit hospital. You understand? One woman's spirit tell me says she have 20 baby. Some have 25. Because the spirit, when they get pregnant, it do not last for 5 months or 9 months. But as soon as they get pregnant, they have baby like that. So what happened now? Sperm go into man's soul and sperm go into the woman. When the sperm go into a spirit of the male, it become stone. That means if a person is listening to you as a male, understand? And what happen now if I, maybe fear come or have sex with a woman and he listening, and if the pressure might go off on him. Because anytime you're listening to someone, because when people who know about listening to people's mind, or they cast spells and listening to people's mind, if you're physically active like that and he's listening to you, he connect to you. So what happens now? Stone will go into the male. If a female cast listening, it will go into a realms where she might get pregnant. You understand? So my pregnant, but get pregnant for real, both in the physical and the spiritual. So the spirit them they do listening, you understand? And the spirit them cast spell. The spirit they also hack. The spirit them casting probe, mean warping probe, and pop son. When your body left the physical, in the spiritual it still do the same. Spirit still go to work. That means your police spirit, fire spirit, doctor spirit, gangster spirit, robber spirit, assassination spirit. Understand? These things still exist. They still drive car, work, live. How I know that now? There's one over there. I don't know if you heard about me, but your spirit talk to me, blood. And sometimes them say, I'm going to work. I'm saying, you're going to work? So I run some experiment now, so I start to do some exercise and fear come. And the spirit, they get pregnant. Spirit tell me them have 20 baby fine, 30, 40 baby fine. Now where I'm trying to lead now, so I'm in the city now. I did talk to some people from the underworld. You understand? The underworld. And they was telling me they control flesh and bone and organ. You understand? So now I was there and them tell me say there's a technology that can when you die, you put on back your skin. You understand? Then put on back your skin. Now this is the reason why they want to fall the earth. They want to fall the earth for the skin technology, the time warp technology, but the portal technology, they teleport technology. This is how them live long. Some soldiers in some army, them have technology to put on back them skin. You understand that? But they do not let the people know of these things. You understand? All the stars and they get shoot down, boom, 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 boom. Understand? Them die out. But there's a part of the land that have different land that can bring back these stars into existence. But what they probably do, from what I heard, they don't bring them back into the present. They take them to another world. What bring a next man to another world? Warp, time traveling, and portals. Understand? Can take me to another world. Understand? If you watch my camera, where I said about the A dimension and the B dimension and the alpha and the betical, then you will understand. Only people who like into parallel and time travel can understand. And the people them who understand technology that can help human. Understand? But what I realized, man, the spirit live. Understand? But the body die. But mankind have the technology where you can cast your spirit and talk to your spirit, and your spirit might walk right into the thing and him put on him skin again. You see him face everything. Understand? It's the same as how man can duplicate himself. There is technology for it. And they want to follow the land for duplicate technology. They want to follow the land for transform technology. Understand? Meaning a man can transform himself into a woman. A man can duplicate himself and turn him other self into a woman. You might say I'm crazy. You might say nothing like this don't happen. I am cuckoo within my head. But I am on a level where I see the reality. You understand? Tell Bounty Killer. So I say young Bounty Killer. I'm talk to Bounty. And Bounty let me know a little secret. I ain't gonna tell you that. Why Bounty said, young Bounty. I see young Beanie Man. Say Beanie Man peace. I see young Jaguar. I see young Biggie. I see young Beyonce. Then tell me not to talk about these things, but I'm trying to show you what level we are. So I know we like the earth now to become eternal. That's what I would have liked. They are against videos like this, but yo, I got to tell me because the earth is backwards. You understand? There's a land sitting on the moon and sitting around the sun, guarding the sun, bro. I think the populations of the people need to wake up to what's really happening within our earth. You understand? And how they must come together as one in our community. You understand? And pray for a new system. You understand? New way of life. You understand? New way of doing things. You understand? And I pray that the American system and Japan and China system and Europe system, they bring in earth travel system. And let the people them realize there's millions and trillions of earth. And you can open up the earth travel to the people. Understand? So if I'm on earth and I want to go to another earth, I can pay a fee and go there. And you might look at this camera as a madman, but in the time of in the 19th time, when I didn't build gun, if you did tell a man that we was going to fly from America to the island, that person would have tell you I am a sick man and crazy person. But yet still we can fly up there. In the time when there was no phone, if you did tell a person say you can pick up a phone and call someone, they'd tell you there is nothing like that. That person would be sick. In the time when there was no car, and you tell someone say we're going to drive, no more horse, and so you're sick. You understand? But you have to understand we are at the level where technology can help mankind. When you die, your soul live. Hey, I pay you 5,000 G's. I want to bring back my sons and my daughter and just die in a time crash. Your shaman's soul come in, go through the technology, come back into the skin. If you do not think this exists, well, brother, I don't know what to tell you. This is the root formula calculator. So I calculate these things and tell you. You understand? And remember, this video was about the spiritual, understand? And of course, on mankind living and technology. I just dropped the technology in there. So remember to search me up Dealfigure Entertainment like always. Pick up everybody from Westmoreland, everyone from Seaview, Jungle, Marvelly, New York, Queen, Flatbush, Bed-Stuy. Understand? Everybody in Staten Island, Long Island, everybody from Manhattan, 42nd Street, Fleer everywhere. And much respect to everybody in Japan, China, everybody in Europe, Belgium, Fleer everywhere. Them with it away. Much respect for everybody from Ghana, everybody in Ghana, Ethiopia, the entire Africa. Much respect to everybody from that side. Understand? Remember to check out my video on my music, man. Always check out my music because I'm an artist and I'm a musician. And tell the people this is a different time period. This is not the time of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, bro. We have technology, bro. You understand how we can talk and we can sing? You understand? And every artist do that, so I just leak knowledge to you. Million, trillion, billion years from now, share this camera because I think the universe gonna change into everything. I can't wait to see if car float. And people driving like that. You understand? Floating in the air, those things exist. So remember, check out my music. Here, every week, the wicked man them disappear into thin air. Them hit it. Flare everywhere. The wicked man them disappear into thin air. I conquer them here and everywhere. Them withered away. People remember to search up Dealfigure Entertainment, STAYFIRA. And this video is for all my eternal children. The time period I did this was 2024. We are in February. And talking to Melly Mel and Jen Jen and my other children them to come. But right now we're focusing on Melly Mel and Jen Jen. Melly Mel, you speak to me, one of yourself, right? And you explain to me that you came from the time of the slave time. You tell me that when we was in slavery, they were up here and they didn't know the situation of my 36 letters or 37 letters that I wrote, right? And you say other things. But I want to tell you something. I met these people that tell me they are from another universe and they come on this land to start Earth Financial. And when anyone wrote international law, they wrote to alien Earth. Understand? Now, so this situation with the note, Melly Mel and Jen Jen and the people them worldwide, is not a Earth situation, it is a galaxy situation. So if you was teach there was one Earth, that is bullcrap. There's millions of Earth. I told you Earth's hatch out, hatch every day. America alone have more than 50,000 Earth, 500,000 Earth. America itself, Japan, all of them have many, many Earths. But let's talk about the Melly Mel. So that guy said he was going to summons higher star burst, right? And if no star don't show up and give higher helping hand, they are going to hold all-star bank account. So I told you now, Childs, that they carry it out. What they did, they owed all-star bank account. Because of me, they keep your bank account. This is for my eternal child. Now, you know that I'm in a situation where I'm getting harassed by gay people. And they're stealing all my money and they steal all my beats, all my lyrics. They highlight all my songs and they took everything away from me. My child, they was talking about me on Buzzer before I was born. If you was a Hollywood Melly Mel, you need to ask for Richard Danson cameras and study them because they ain't talk of it. You understand? And you should watch 31 camera, 1931, 1932, 1933, 1934 game shows. And you watch Password Puzzle, watch Match 75, and you hear they talking about Dad himself. Understand? Now, so we're going into the situation. Now, we are the level where them out all they start their bank account. No, I was in the city, child. And they tell me if none of you don't forward, understand? And take me out of this situation, they are gonna out Melly Mel and Jen Jen back. And if I get wealthy, I cannot help you because y'all didn't know my situation. You understand? Them broke the whole Hollywood. Understand? And if you think I'm cuckoo, you think I'm crazy and nothing don't go like that, Melly Mel and Jen Jen must do their investigation to find out if did they owe all star in the Earth bank account. Every star in every language. Melly Mel and Jen Jen, if you're a star, you have your bank account. They're trying to out it, but then re-upload it. If you do not forward in a week or 3 weeks or a month or so, I think they're going to give you 3 months or 5 months or 3 weeks or a week. If you don't forward and get that out of the situation, they are going to out your bank account. The reason behind that now, they didn't know how Earth's fall, far as pollution and sun pop, right? So I was watching YouTube and I noticed there was a probe flying to the sun, and it came out. But people they thought it was a fire of the sun gas. But when you check it, really it was something that go inside the sun and comes out. And I was told that them plant a bomb in it. And then they came back to me and told me so they go inside back, send technology in there and remove it from it. You understand? To stop the explosion of pollution. So I met people from Jaganland, Boboland, Nebelland, Giantland, the underworld, and tons of galaxy and floating land and monster land and animal land. And I meet people tell me all sorts of things where they use warp zone to do. Understand? Now, the level we at right now, you need to like disobey those guys who I said don't help. You need to ignore that. If you do not ignore what those people do, they're gonna out your bank. Now let's move on to the people now. People. The reason why now they wake up the land is because I was trying to say it earlier. They find out how the land go down, right? And I am the one who they learn it from. Why they upgrade the security guard up into the sky. That's what I was told by them who create that system that protecting the sun. By them silent one at the earth. They have the earth guarders. That you got the government, but they also have the land protector. You understand? They don't care what the government do. It's none of their business. It's for them to protect the sun and watch them earth sun bomb it down and tear it down. You understand? And pollution. Now people, the reason why they wake up the people them is because they want someone to forward and reach out. You understand? That's what they want. So they tell me if the people don't realize what's going on and the people them do not forward, they're gonna out everybody's bank account. They're gonna turn off all of the people they pay stuff. Understand that? I have to talk this video because they give me all timing to help the people. So some people do not like that because they want to out. Because the ruling class here, like far as the government and within the land, they out Mars, they out Jupiter and Pluto, Mercury, and all of the other lands that they fall. You understand? And those people that have family in those lands, they want revenge on the people. Back to the people. The reason why you hear it in your language is because they're going to out everybody bank. They're going to out the public bank. No more stars. The public bank. You understand? Same thing Melly Mel. You if you know me eternal data, tell me that this is not a joke. They're going to out all the public bank. First, they're going to wake up everyone. No one don't turn up and help the grass. You know what? You don't go down like that. Because I'm the one who saved the earth, they tell me. Without my note and without my knowledge, they would have never put up guard. Once again, people, they're going to wake up all nations in every language. You understand? So if anyone don't reach out, all your net going wipe out. All your bank account going to wipe out. You understand that? And all your credit card going to wipe out. You see the chip into the card like this right here? I don't really have it on me, but I want to show you something. I think I don't know. But you know that chip you have on the card. That chip you have on the card, then control that. Then can turn off the chip. You see that serial number on the cards, they could turn off the serial cards. The item number cards, they could have shut them off completely. You understand? So when they wake up, everyone, you're going to be chaos everywhere. That means you cannot buy no food, cannot fly no bill, cannot pay no phone bill. And remember, people, the satellite, them, within the sky, them other earth will we advance on this land, planning to turn off the code for the satellite. They want the people them to unite within every community because more than 50,000, 100,000 lands fall. And they do not know how it fall. And they find out how it fall. They warp in probe to pop the sun and then pollute the earth and then figure out they use probe to pollute mankind. Understand? And I did that. So they want someone to reach out to. They say that they wanna punish the human race. Do not like this camera. But there's an underworld man that give me this go and I'm take this go. But he's the only one that stepped to me. No other side didn't step to me and said, well, but I'm hearing people talking on the side, He said to help me save the people. You understand? So this is what I'm doing. So tell the underworld salute. Understand? And this is a camera to save the people. Because I do not want them to turn off the people their credit card. And I don't want them to set off their food stamp card. No. And I don't want them to set off the phone. No. Because it's all going to Ice Age. They even went as far and tell me, alien, because alien can transform into human. It's time for them to realize that. Tell me, say, before these timing, Yo, them know it already. Before them, the civilization they took from a starship to Africa, yo, they was here. Before that, they was in this time and they knew everything. You understand? So if anyone don't wake up, it be chaos everywhere. You understand? And the time I did this camera is 2024. I remember there's a side here want to pop the sun, want to pollute the human race. If every language don't wake up, it's gonna be chaos everywhere. This is what I'm telling you now. Flare everywhere. The wicked man them disappear. In a thin ear, me conquer them here and everywhere. The evil man them with it away. Remember to check Dealfigure Entertainment like this. Alright? And this is my mother house, man. If my eternal daughter they don't wake up, yo, you go with it away. This is a command from yonder, from the tone of light and dawn. It goes, I got old time, forever shine. Deep, deep space, underworld, spirit land, space, galaxy, bang full, nothing decline. I got old time, forever shine. Deep, deep space, underworld, spirit land, the whole galaxy, bang full.